boys and girls, welcome to part 2 of the 3-4 Science Club. So right over here, I'm going to show you my garden. Come on down and take a look. I have some broccoli kind of growing out of control. And so I talked to a friend of mine and he said I need to chop it down. But my broccoli plant, see, I think this is what we're supposed to eat, but that's so tiny. Who's gonna want to eat that little tiny little piece of broccoli, right? So my broccoli plants, these are natural. So I'm gonna put broccoli here. And I know some of you may not like it, but in our family, we love Brussels sprouts. And these are Brussels sprouts plants. And I don't see anything quite turning into Brussels sprouts yet. I probably need to get out here and pull some weeds and maybe water, maybe something like that. I don't know. So I'm gonna write on here, Brussels sprout plant. Since I'm out here, this is my house. So my house is man-made. So I'm gonna write house. Okay, I have a pretty good list here. I think if you have 5 in each category, you did pretty good. So let's go ahead and head inside and we will talk a little bit more about man-made and natural resources. My cameraman, Mr. Sylvie, he's gonna follow me through the backyard. Oh, there's a little lizard. Where did he go? Okay, all right, we'll leave him be. Probably not happy about me banging on there. Do you see him? Cameraman? No? Okay. All right, let's go inside. All right. Back inside. And so I hope you got some pretty great stuff on your list. Feel free to comment below so that you can share some of your natural and man-made resources that you found outside when you went on your scavenger hunt at your house. Okay, so the next thing we have is a little tricky to do here this way with the video. So I sent this to your parents and it says arguments of why living with only, so before we get in, I want you guys to imagine a world. You can only have man-made resources, or you can only have natural resources. Imagine a world. Only man-made or only natural resources. What I want you guys to do is I want you to come up with an argument of why only having natural resources is better or only having man-made resources is better. Now, fortunately, we live in a world where we have both. But I want you to imagine that you could only have one of them. And I want you to fill out the chart 1 through 3 reasons why only having natural resources would be better or only having man-made resources is better. This is a make-believe world, but it's kind of a way for you to kind of evaluate which one's more important and what it would be like if you only had one or the other. And so for this, what we would do in class, we would fill this out and then we would have a little debate in class. And it's always so interesting to see what you guys think about this, which one's better, why man-made might be better, why natural resources are better. And I always enjoy this debate. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that this way. So I want to challenge you, perhaps as a family, at dinner, to just have a discussion about what the world would be like with only natural resources, or what the world would be like with only man-made resources, and try to decide which one you think might be better. So, next, I'm going to read to you. Because through all of our pausing, before we do that, this is your optional homework for this week. Go ahead and do it, guys. I feel like this class is going to be a little shorter because we're not going to have our debate and we're not having our discussion back and forth like we usually do. So go ahead and do this. This is about limited resources and answer these questions here, okay? And so for this, what you'll do is you'll fold it in half, and then you'll turn your page, and you'll glue it like this into your notebook so that you will have it in here so you can open it, you can read it, and then you have a nice surface here to be able to, oh, there's my pencil, to be able to answer your questions, okay? So go ahead and glue it. I'm gonna turn this so you can see better. Let's go ahead and glue that in like that into your notebook, okay? If you do it, whenever we get back together again, which I'm hoping is in 3 weeks, 3 Mondays, I will go ahead and give you a stamp for this one, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and close that. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to read the Lorax. For this, we're gonna have a part 3 to our science club video. So see y'all in a little bit. Okay, can you stop the video?